Hello friends, welcome to all in my channel Education and Motivation. In the previous video we had seen information about subject and object pronouns. Here is another video for you. Today we are focusing on some other kinds of pronouns also, personal pronouns. Look here, just focus on this chart. Okay, it is a chart for you. Look, pronouns, subject pronouns, object pronouns, possessive adjectives, possessive pronouns and reflexive pronouns. Here person and numbers are given: first person singular plural, second person singular and plural, third person singular and plural. Okay, now in the previous video we had seen in detail about subject pronouns and object pronouns. Let us read. First person singular I, first person plural we, and the object of I is me, we, us. Then second person singular you, second person plural you, you. It means subject pronoun and object pronoun for second person is the same, but we have to use it as per the meaning and whether we are going to use it in as a subject or as an object, like that. Okay, and third person singular he, she, it. It is for male, it is used for male, it is for female, and it is for neuter gender. We had seen he, him, she, her, it, the object. Okay, and third person plural they, and the object of they is them. Okay, then possessive adjectives. Look, my, our, your, his, her, its, their. Okay, we will see in detail. Possessive pronouns: mine, ours, yours, his, hers, it is not used, and theirs. And in reflexive pronouns: myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, and themselves. Okay, you can take the screenshot of this chart. Okay, now we will see one by one. In the previous video we had seen about subject pronouns. These subject pronouns can be used as subject, okay, in a sentence. For example, he played cricket on every Sunday. Which is the subject in this sentence? Who is doing the action or done the action? He played cricket on every Sunday, so it is a subject pronoun. They are attending a movie. They. Okay, so I, we, you, he, she, it, and they, these are called subject pronouns. Okay, secondly, object pronouns can be used as object of verbs in a sentence. For example, look here, he showed us some photographs of insects. Here, us. He showed us some photographs of insects. We are here, we are very thankful to them for the help. Look, he, in this sentence, he is a subject. Okay, and us, it is an object, like that. In this sentence, we are very thankful to them for the help. In this sentence, we is subject and them, it is used as a object. Okay, so these are subject and object pronouns. Now possessive adjectives. Look, what is the difference between possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives? So we have included the type of adjective here deliberately. The adjectives which express the state of possession of nouns and are placed before nouns and show possession. The adjectives which express the state of possession. State of possession is important of nouns and are placed before nouns. My, your, his, her, its, our, their. These are possessive adjectives, and how they are used in a sentence. For example, look here. My school is not far away from your house. Here, my and your. These are called possessive adjectives because they came before noun and they are expressing state of possession. My school. Okay. So my, this is telling some more information about school. So it is, and also telling us, expressing a state of possession. My school. Okay. The ownership, like that, possession, my school. Your house. Okay. That is his book. State of possession. This adjective is showing state of possession of noun. Okay. Whose book? His book. Okay. So these are called possessive adjectives. Okay, understand? Next one. Look here. Now possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are pronouns used instead of noun to show possession or relationship. Look here. The bag is mine. That idea of yours is excellent. That book is hers. Okay. This means these pronouns are used instead of nouns to show possession or relationship. That the bag is mine. Okay. That idea of yours is excellent. That book is hers. Okay. So possessive pronouns are pronouns used instead of nouns to show possession or relationship. Okay. The next one is reflexive pronouns. Look here. Reflexive pronouns are those pronouns in which the actions done by the subject reflect upon it. Upon it, it means the action is reflecting upon the subject itself. Okay. They are formed by adding self or selves to the personal pronouns. For example, he bought a mobile for himself. He bought a mobile for himself. It means that this pronoun, the action done by the subject, he, reflect upon the subject. Okay. Reflect upon the subject. So himself, he bought a mobile for himself. So it is called reflexive pronoun. They hurt themselves. They themselves. He himself. She herself, like that. The dog choked itself. It is also reflexive pronoun. Okay. So reflexive pronouns are those pronouns in which the actions done by the subject reflect upon it. And they are found by adding self or selves to the personal pronouns. And when these pronouns, reflexive pronouns, are used to show emphasis, they are called emphatic pronouns. For example, look here. She herself cleaned her room. She herself, it means we are giving somewhat pressure on this word. She herself cleaned her room. Emphasis is there. So in this sentence, herself is not a reflexive pronoun. It comes here as a emphatic pronoun. They themselves pushed the cart up the steep hill. They themselves pushed the cart up the steep hill. It means this word is also, this pronoun is also come here to show emphasis. Okay. She herself cleaned her room. They themselves pushed the cart up the steep hill. Okay. This is the difference between reflexive and emphatic. To show the emphasis, the same pronouns, but it depends upon the meaning and how they are used in a sentence. That shows whether that pronoun is reflexive or emphatic pronoun. Now, one interesting part of this video, just we will, here is one paragraph given to you, and you have to fill in the blanks, okay, correctly. Look here, exercise, fill in the blanks with suitable pronouns. We will read this paragraph first of all. A few people do not find time to read books. Dash dash would rather watch a movie or surf the internet. Dash dash are not aware of what dash dash are missing. Good books give dash dash essential information which is important in dash dash day-to-day lives. A person can entertain dash dash or dash dash by just picking up an interesting book. Dash dash is the best source of pleasure, entertainment and gaining language. Okay, now we will fill it. Look, this paragraph is about reading books. A few people do not find time to read books. Yes, dash dash would rather watch a movie or surf the internet. Now look here, who is the subject of this sentence? A few people do not find time to read books. Who? Few people. It means people. It is a subject. Now which pronoun we are going to use about for people? Dash dash would rather watch a movie or surf the internet. They. Okay, they would rather watch a movie or surf the internet. Dash dash are not aware of what dash dash are missing. Here also dash dash are not, they are not aware of what dash dash are missing. They are missing what they are missing. Okay, good books give dash dash essential information which is important in dash dash day-to-day lives. Now good books give information, it means important information to whom? Whether good books are giving essential information for some specific people? No, good books are giving information, important information to each and everyone, to us also. So good books give us essential information which is important in our day-to-day life, our day-to-day lives. A person can entertain, a person here, a person can entertain dash dash or dash dash by just picking up an interesting book. Now subject is person, we don't know who is the person, whether male or female. So here two pronouns we have to fill. A person can entertain himself, okay, or herself by just picking up an interesting book. Okay, it means a person may be male or female, so here we are using himself or herself. A person can entertain himself or herself by just picking up an interesting book. Dash dash is the best source of pleasure, entertainment and gaining language. What? Reading books. Okay, so here what we can use? We can use here this is the best source of pleasure, entertainment and gaining language. Okay, so that's it for now. I hope you would like this video. Please like it, share it, and also subscribe my channel so that you can learn more and more interesting videos about English grammar. So subscribe my channel immediately, and also don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the notifications on right time. That's all for now. Thank you.